This racist Granny Karen seems to be a bit confused. Complex brain thoughts of why this woman came over on a boat. She could have come over on a boat or a plane. What else are you going to do? Swim? Hello people, and welcome back. Well, it looks like Chillie's come back again, and it seems like he's doing some legwork. Chillie, the greatest auditor who have ever to have graced the planet with the soles of his feet, is out protecting the public against bad, mean cops. It seems Chillie did another video which I slightly missed, and it looks like he's either privated it or deleted it because he made such a mess of it. Anyway, hope you enjoy this, because this has got to be the worst video I have ever seen from Chillie. It's like he doesn't know where he is at the start.
You good? You all right? Are you all right? You guys all right? I got your back. Just film it for your safety. Just so they know someone's watching.
Well, Chillie, I'm sure he feels really fucking safe. You've got his back, have you? Which part of his back have you got? Oh Christ, Chillie, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on people, I mean, he's resorted back to doing this now because it's just fucked. Oh Christ, I'm high on cough medicine.
Why did he say he pulled you over?
I don't know if they were light off.
What's that?
Light off.
Your lights were off? So that's the reason to pull you? Yeah. Lights off? Any kind of equipment failure they said they're going to give you a ticket for? Anything? Registration? Anything like that?
I don't know, maybe people for no license.
Uh-huh. Gotcha. Gotcha.
I mean, what's this guy meant to think, right? You're in the middle of Nowhereville, on a fucking deserted road, being pulled over by the cops, and all of a sudden, this mini troll leaps out of the bushes with an iPhone strapped to his chest and 7 more strapped to his skull, asking you why you've been pulled over. Oh fucking hell, some Oompa Loompa jumping out. Oh Christ, man, what are you supposed to fucking think? Oh shit, he's gonna fucking stab me, he's gonna murder all fucking coppers and have me as well. Chillie, what the fuck are you doing? What are you doing driving down fucking deserted roads with your fucking cameras searching for fucking coppers? Oh God, what a sad life you lead. Tell me what you think, subscribers, what you actually think. What would go through your mind if you saw a little Oompa Loompa jumping out of the bushes with a dozen cameras strapped to his body? What a fucking troglodyte.
Just don't answer any questions. Never answer any questions. No matter what they ask, you don't answer it. Ever. Ever. Anything you say, they'll use against you. You don't never talk to cops. Ever. I mean, you have to understand, in America, the biggest problem we have are cops. Yeah, you have to have someone willing to sign up to do the horrible things they do to people for us to have these wretched people. It's terrible. It's really terrible.
So according to you, Chillie, the biggest problem in America is the police and your view of what they do. Not the starving kids on the street, starving families, homeless families that are living in fucking sewers. No, it's the cops. No, it's not the unemployment rate and people living below the poverty line and people unfairly treated in life. It's the cops. The cops are normal people doing a job. Just because one or two of them are assholes doesn't mean the whole basket is bad. You really have to sort your priorities out, Chillie. The only reason why you're doing this is not for First Amendment rights or anything like that. It's for self-gratification. So you can go home and bang one out thinking, you know, all these people love me, I'm making a difference, I'm so important. You're not, Chillie, you're a worthless piece of shit. I wouldn't scrape off the bottom of my shoe. You are pathetic. You need to get a life, and you should look in the mirror and decide to yourself what you're going to do with yourself now. You are a fucking... This is what gets me about him. He is going to end up that old man on a porch, stinking of piss, where kids walk past and start throwing pebbles at him because he's grunting and dribbling, all to himself. He's got no kids, he's got no family, he's got no friends. He's just sat there rocking, stinking of piss. Fucking hell, Chillie, good luck to you, man.
How exciting!
Yo. Yo, I'm a few minutes behind if you're coming by. ... Not. If you're not, ... That's okay too. ...
This is Chillie at his best. 3 minutes of crickets in the background and cars passing by. Chillie, do yourself a favour, take on something more exciting, I don't know, like train spotting. Fucking hell, man. Have you ever heard of the edit? You know, have you lost so much interest? Has your week away from YouTube given you time to actually think that your heart might not be in this? No, I don't think we're that fucking lucky.
How many cops does it take to give a ticket? All of them. Every one of them. You got to get as many cops as they can here to give a ticket. You guys better call for backup. There's a guy with a camera here. Pretty regular. Pretty normal. See, they'll try to get you to answer questions. They'll ask you little questions like, is everything on this ID, is everything current? Is everything on your ID current? You don't want to answer that. You don't want to answer any question. Where are you going? I'm not going to answer any questions. You never give them any information. They're going to say, I need your cell phone number. You tell them no. They're going to say, is this your current address? You say, whatever's on the card. Stop questioning me. Leave me alone. You have to be this way. This is America. We're the most authoritarian police state in the world.
Oh my chili. So America is now the most authoritative police state in the world. So bad over there. Why didn't you go try auditing? Well, in fact, why didn't you try auditing while you're over in Colombia? Going bugging their coppers over there. See what happens to you then. Or maybe try Russia, maybe China, maybe Saudi Arabia. Let's see how your auditing works out there. Then you can compare what real dungeons are and real punishment is. Because I doubt they'll be so kind over there, mate. You get a good crack and that'll be your job lot. Then you will be thrown into a small box. Let's see how you're laughing then. Because people like you only prove that you're doing this for the clout, the attention, and whatever cash you can wrangle and grift out of people.
I mean, think about it. Why would I have to stop what I'm doing when I see cops pull some? Why would I have to come do this? Because these guys are the problem with our country. The problem with America is right behind you, dude. It's got red and blue lights on top of it. It's the biggest adversity we're facing. Are bad cops and bad policy and a bad organization.
No, Chillie, the problem is with you. Auditors, flat earthers, and conspiracy theorists who spread false information and believe themselves to be expert in everything that they do. That is the problem with America. It's spreading like a virus. People who can't be arsed doing their proper research into the subjects, people who can't bother following up and knee-jerk at headlines and just follow the flow. It's definite pitchfork and torch hunting mob. That's all it is. Looking for some big bad that they can blame for life's crapness. Well, as everybody knows, life is shit. More so for others than it is for some. But at the end of the day, you make the choices in life. You take the path. So there's only you to blame. Everyone is responsible for their own actions and the outcomes of such. But when you get people like Chillie spreading loads of shite, like Nathan Thompson for the Flat Earth, spreading crap, spreading lies, just so he doesn't have to go out and do a proper job, and just so he can get some attention because he's got unresolved problems in his past. I don't know, Chillie, because it seems to me like you've got some unresolved issue. You know, did you get pulled over by a copper once and he got a bit frisky with his baton? Did you get strip searched in a cell by a few people? Have you been spooning with Tyrone and Cletus? And get married and remarried every day to a different cellmate? And didn't have the balls to stand up for yourself, and now you hate yourself for it, so now you're doing this, you're blaming the coppers for it. Is that the problem, Chillie? Are you a little sore down there or something? Is it come back as the soreness come back? Or can you not hold on to a solid turd anymore? You're a joke, sunshine. You're a fucking joke.
Though it's pointless. Having a camera on you is as good as tits on a bull. Does us no good. You can turn the camera off anytime you want, according to Senate Bill 2017. It's HB 21-1250. HB 21-1250 allowed these cops to turn off their body camera HB 21-1250. So once again, the cops can turn off their body.
God, I really apologise about this. I have just cut out another 4.5 minutes of him staring at the cars and him slightly mumbling some nonsense to himself. It sounded like I think that's what it was humming. Oh, fucking hell, man. This is how far. I mean, even the other auditors that I've seen manage to cut out the dead air, but it's like he's given up and he doesn't care. I've lost the words to say about this. Oh God, I'd rather watch two tortoises shagging. God. Let's see if he says something
That's
now.
the whole point. Especially after they kill someone is when the body cam footage needs to continue to run. But according to this, if they're inactive, meaning after someone's dead, they can turn the body camera off and then they can go and have any discussions they want as to how to cover up the murder. And that's going to be Colorado Bill HB 21-1250. Now you got another piggy. I mean, look at this. I mean, is that real? Is that even real? Now they have 1, 2, 3 cop cars here. 3. They have 1, 2, 3 cop cars here. They have a third cop car here, and they have one person pulled over right here. 1, 2, 3 different cops. He actually did call for backup because there's a guy with a camera. Did you call for backup or no? You want to turn your back to me for officer safety, right?
Chillie, absolutely nobody would consider a toddler-sized Milky Bar kid a threat. Christ, it feels safe laying down with his gun on the floor next to him, because you wouldn't have the balls. In fact, you don't have the balls to go get closer because you might get arrested, and you wouldn't want that now, would you? Because I don't think you've got any cash to bail yourself out.
So we're at the city of Arvada. The city of Arvada. You gonna give him a ticket? You gonna let him go? Is it a ticketable offense? You have YouTube, right? You've seen YouTube, right? So you know why I'm here. You know? I got a phone in each hand. Danger zone. Danger.
Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse. Danger Mouse.
What made you do it? What made you sign up to do it? I mean, now that you're this far in, originally, why'd you sign up to do this? Any answer? So he's giving him a ticket, printing out a ticket there. That's so nice. I guess it's like one of those printing machines now. He's got a handful of tickets there. It looks like he's got a few tickets in his hand.
All right, sir, I'm showing your license is revoked. So I'm not going to issue you a citation for the lights, but I am going to give you a citation for driving with the license revoked. You have a mandatory court date in Jefferson County on October 12th at 1:15 p.m. If you don't show before, you have a warrant issued for your arrest, okay? Does she have a license? Where are you headed to? There's your citation and all your documents, okay? You're not supposed to be driving with your license issue.
Right, I've listened to this a couple of times now, and it sounds like he didn't produce a license, or he hasn't got a license. That's why he asks if the other person has a license as well. Now, if this was the UK, that car would be towed, you'd be fined, and it'd cost you about 500 quid to get it out of the pound. This copper looks like he's letting the man go. So that, to me, honestly, if that was the UK, it'd just be left at the side of the road, and he'd have to walk home. You don't know how lucky you are to be let off like that.
If you want to park it, I'm not going to sit here and babysit you. Make sure you don't drive, but if you choose to drive and you pull over again, you get cited again.
Guy was driving on a revoked driver's license, I guess, but you know why his license is revoked spurs on a bunch more questions. You know, how come his license is revoked, and why do you even need a license to drive, to travel in the United States of America? Cop seems to be cutting him a break though, because he could arrest him and impound his car with a revoked license. So
Now you see, Chillie, this is what I was on about. This is how fucking dumb you are. Right? All is you do. I don't need a fucking... Why do you need a licence to travel? Travelling's not the issue. Your mode of transportation is. You're using a mechanically powered apparatus, a vehicle, a fucking car. You are driving, you are not travelling, you are operating that vehicle. You need a licence to show that you can operate it safely, and you have passed the test. Why is it so hard for a 20 fucking year scholar of law? Does not understand the simple facts. Why is it, Chillie? Are you know, you say you're not a Soviet, but it sounds to me like you are. Or it sounds to me you just want the rules to be what you say, as long as it doesn't affect you. Fuck's sake, man. I mean, it's flat earth arguments over and over again. Same people, same arguments, same shite. Bring something new to the table. Go do something productive. No, you're not going to do that, because you can't grift off that, can you? Okay, now what's happened to the history fucking lessons, Chillie? What's happened to the history lessons you're going to teach? Or the fucking health plan? What's happened to the law lessons? What's happened to the board game? What's happened to fucking everything at the studio? Where's the fucking studio, Chillie? That you've been saying he's been built. You're full of fucking crap and face it. That's all you'll ever be. What a fucking pillock.
That is the obvious. He is not arresting him and he's not impounding his car. So somewhere in that, inside of that black suit and badge, there's a heart in a man, and he's not taking the guy to jail. So, you know, you never know. You never know really what you're gonna get when you pull over to audit cops. You don't know if the guy's gonna be a searing prick or if he's gonna be a good dude. You just have no idea. But him not impounding the car, I'll let him know. I'll tell him that it's polite not to impound the man's car. I don't know what his license was revoked for though, and that's the $1 million question, isn't it? That's the biggest question. But here's the real question I have. Would he not be letting him go if I wasn't standing here? Would he let him go if I was standing here?
Fuck me, Chillie. You sure you can walk through doorways with a fucking head that big? Would he have let him go? I mean, they don't give a shit that you're there, Chillie. They really don't care. All they've got is this little fucking mouse in a corner making a little squirrel now and again. Hey, excuse me. They don't care that you're there. They're doing the job, and that's it. This is how 99% of all traffic stops go down. This is the truth behind auditing, without people getting in people's faces, antagonising the police officers, antagonising shop owners, antagonising post office workers. I mean, what's next? Emergency workers? Are you going to start auditing them? Fuck me.
Thanks, officer. Appreciate that.
Thanks, man. Don't skip leg day.
Hey, man, listen, let's do it.
Thank you.
Take care, bro. Hey, thanks, copper. I appreciate that. Thanks, man. Not arresting that guy. You could have. I can't wait. All right, guys. That's it from Denver, Colorado. Delete Lawz signing off. Remember one thing. No matter what the situation, no matter what the circumstances, we don't stop. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gator.
Well, what an excruciatingly exciting video that was. Oh yes, Chillie, you don't stop unless you stop when Kate takes you to court or anybody else takes you to court, because you have to stop, or you get told to stop and then you stop, or when you don't stop but you have to stop but you just run, because you run at everything, you run away from everything. Thanks for sticking around. I know this wasn't the most exciting of videos. Hopefully Chillie will make some decent content for us all to fucking laugh at very shortly. Like I said, I know he did one the other day, I think it was yesterday, where he tried to teach about law and stuff, and he completely put it on private or he deleted it. I know Skeptic has done a live stream on it, so you can head over to him and watch it, but unfortunately I haven't got the original content, so I'll have to give it a skip. Anyway, take care, and everybody, don't forget to subscribe and share, and get a grip.
Subscribe.